couple of videos ago, I mentioned getting back into reading and how much reading has helped me to prevent doom scrolling or just being on my phone and being unproductive. I feel like that was something I was struggling with a lot, and I wanted to see kind of like what would get me out of that. A couple of weeks back, actually, I went to a card shop. I'm not gonna call it a comic book shop because they didn't really have too many comic books. I personally am a really big Spider-Man fan, and unfortunately they didn't have too many Spider-Man comic books, but I did come across these two issues and I decided to pick these up. I got one Ghost Spider and I read this in like 5 minutes. A couple of weeks after that, I actually ended up going to Barnes & Noble and I came across their comic book section, which they don't necessarily sell single comic books like this. They sell like these book versions that have a bunch of different editions in it. I really wanted to get into reading comic books. I've been reading this one first, and so far it's really entertaining. I really love the format of comic books. I feel like it kind of taps into that like little kid version of yourself, and you get to see people's creativity in a different sense. I'm taking it little by little. I know that I probably can get through this book fairly quickly, and at least for me, I feel like I'm being entertained, but not in a mindless way. I know it's probably such a non-issue to people. I know a lot of people have the ability to put their phone down and not give into the doom scrolling. Personally, I've just struggled with that, and yeah, reading has been a really good way of detaching from all of that. If you have any recommendations about different authors possibly, or different series that you guys have found and you find entertaining, then go ahead and let me know. I am open to checking out other Spider-Man series that are not the Ultimate Spider-Man. I did a little bit of research on different versions of the comic books, but I found that people really hyped this one up. So I think I'm on the right track, but yeah, if you have any suggestions, just let me know. It's just cool to be excited about new things, and I am really happy that I came across these books. A couple of videos back, I actually showed you guys what was in my camera bag and what I used to basically film my life. One of the cameras I talked about was the Fujifilm X100VI. I did briefly mention one little problem I had with that camera, which was totally cosmetic and totally not my fault. The issue was that I had noticed the lettering on it was worn off, and it was insane because I only had it for about 1 month at that point. And second of all, I rarely had used this camera at this point. I strictly focus more on using that for photography purposes, and yeah, it was really strange. Fortunately, I was able to send that back to B&H, and they totally understood and they replaced it for me. And then a couple of weeks ago, I was actually supposed to go on a trip, and I was packing all of my cameras. I was so excited, and then I noticed something really strange, which was a crack on the viewfinder. And again, I was totally shocked because I had not used this camera at all. So at this point, it was a little bit different because of course I didn't go through B&H. I went straight to Fujifilm and sort of let them know what was going on. And luckily I'm still within warranty, so I just got it back today. While this was gone for like 2 weeks, I actually picked up the Ricoh GR4. I have been so excited about this camera. Like, I know they're totally different, and a lot of people love to compare them because they're supposed to be more pocketable. I'm not saying the Fuji isn't, but after all of the bad things I've experienced with its body and with the build, I don't know if I would feel as confident to just put it in my bag and take it everywhere. I don't know if I have like the Fuji curse or if I'm just not meant to have this camera, but it really sucks because I've been really excited about it. I felt like I haven't even had a proper go at using it. I'm still debating about keeping this camera, but I feel like this has really won me over. Again, very different. I think that the whole thing with being able to put your own recipes in here has been amazing, and maybe that's why people love to compare it to the Fuji, because they both have that ability. But in terms of the way that they look, in what you use them for, in just its purpose, they are not the same. So down the line, I'll make a more in-depth video, maybe comparing the two, because people really love to see that. But yeah, as of right now, I'm kind of debating between the two, which one to keep, or maybe if I keep both of them for different purposes. I'm still debating. Let's just try to give the Fuji a chance. I definitely hope I don't have any other issues with it, because that has been a little bit of a turnoff. I don't want it to accidentally fall or anything. I'm just so paranoid now ever since I had all those issues. Nice. Yeah, it looks perfect now. It's really exciting. Let's turn it on and put all the accessories and see what's going on. I love sharing my hobbies and interests and my new journeys, but I don't see this channel being a channel for one specific topic, rather all of my hobbies kind of put into one. I just wanted to briefly touch on that because all of my videos up to this point have been really authentic and just me and what I do throughout my weeks. I really want to get back into filming my life again and showing you guys my different hobbies and different interests, whether that be the aquarium or the books I'm reading or the different cameras that I'm looking into getting or that I do have. That's just kind of where I am at the moment, and hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say, because I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense, but I just really look forward to making these videos and I really love sharing things with everybody. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.